The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Los Angeles, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Shohei Ohtani. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now, number 60. And this is inside. Ohtani, 30 years old now. Let's remember, a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. 1 out, bases empty. In there at the knees for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. He's strand 1. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're dialed into the show.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year. I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
That one in triple digits.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
The high heat, too much on that one.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
The 1-0. That one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Fought off foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the righty deals. Swings and misses, struck him out. Dodgers down in. Back here in L.A. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Ohtani, a former All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seam, slides, but it gets by him. Now a long throw to first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Zach Veen stands in now and watches strike one. Rogers aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Quick three-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. So one left for Colorado. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here come the Dodgers. No score. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. Miller back to work. And a foul ball. And here it comes. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. And there's a foul ball. And the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Righty delivers. And he blows that one by him at 100. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. Three-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. And a foul ball.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. That's the inning. 1 left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the third inning. Now here is Brenton Doyle. And the first pitch misses for ball one. That one catches the corner for a strike. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. He goes down looking. Turns over. Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And that's outside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Top of the third, no score. That's in there. Going to count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one lifted in the air, left field. Should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And next is the designated hitter. Went down on strikes his first time through. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and we're still knotted at 0. Set for the bottom of the third, and up to the plate is Will Smith. And the right-hander back to work. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting done. The second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. The pitch. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
He swings and fouls one off. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
2 out, space is empty.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That misses the zone. And the count 1-2. In the air, right side. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. Alonso takes it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
The third baseman.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Ball 1, no strikes.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. That's in there, and it's 0-1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet.
And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Bottom of the fourth. Here's Mookie to hit.
Not shortstop. Mookie.
The line of the pitch. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. That one ripped. Way back there. Gone. He circles the bases. His first homer of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair. But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Now batting. Third baseman. Matt.
Here's Muncy to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a foul straight back. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, right now he's thinking, man, I wish that would have been an off-speed pitch, but instead of fastball, and you can tell that hurts a little bit.
Here's Pete Alonso. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one in triple digits.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Ripped on a line. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now, Boog, that ball had some carry on it. Great job of making a decision quickly to get up in the air. Reels it in. Excellent job to end the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. New inning getting started. So in now for Colorado, Zach Veen. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now the left fielder struck out swinging his first time. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Down. 2 away down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The catcher, Jordan Cash.
Now the Rockies catcher, Jordan Beck.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, James Outman. And a pitch. That one fouled off. The wind and the pitch.